soul. Well, that's the way to live. Well, if you move and grow, oh honey, something's gotta give. Just go your way and laugh and play with this love song when I can't go on. Nu siger han lige noget.
I'm the Kapellmeister.
You're the king!
Yeah,
You're the king!
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
When she's not a singer, she's an actor. That's why.
I just didn't give my money yet.
But you are listening to Europe's oldest jazz band. Started in 1951. So, and everybody have been playing with this band, even Louis Armstrong. Yeah. In 1955, on the students' college here in Copenhagen, we played one number, and you have to guess what number it was. No. It was a number called "When the Saints Go Marching In." Anyway, we have my very old friend here. It's not you.
Watch out.
We have. She's normally in hvad hedder Bakken, ikke? Bakkens Hvile, where she's one of the showgirls there. So now I'll ask her. We haven't rehearsed. We don't know anything what we're going to do. So what are you going to sing now? Shit.
The sunny side of the street.
Yes.
I will do it.
Your hat, leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Hey Julia, I been a path, and I'll have it choose your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. Used to walk in the shade with the blues on parade. Well, I'm not afraid for this rover that crossed over. If I never had a cent, I'll be rich as Rockefeller. Gonna set my feet on the sunny side of the street. So grab your coat, don't forget your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Oh, can't you hear that bit of bad? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet. Always on that street. You still walk in the shade with them blues on parade. Well, I'm not afraid, not afraid, not afraid, not afraid for this. If I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet, oh baby, now yes, on that street. the sun. Yes, on the sun. Opposite side of the street. Niels Abild, som er the king, er et af de sjoveste mennesker at spille med. Man aner ingenting, man får ikke noget at vide. Det er bare at hoppe på toget, og hvis man bliver kastet af i svingen, så kan man være 100% sikker på, at der kommer ikke nogen og samler en op.
Det er sidste station.
Han holder mig ung!
The band's name is Kansas City Stompers. And the reason why this name is, when I started the band back in 1951, the half of the guys want to play old traditional jazz. It had to be some Ramblers or Stompers or something. And the other half want to play Basie and Ellington. So they came from Kansas City. So it's a mix between Kansas City and Stompers. So, anyway, what do we want to hear? We have the band can play any style. We have been the most popular dance band here for many years ago. Not anymore because. But we have a nice girl. Where is she? A nice one. She's the engineer on the railways. So anyway, she will start off with a number called Bourbon Street Parade. And we just have to ask if the band is with us. Okay.
Thank you.